How long does an executor have to sell a house? Selling a house for cash, a good idea? That's our topic for today, and we're getting started right now. Hi, I'm Kim Ward, author and certified probate real estate advisor in San Diego, California. If this is your first time here, please subscribe and hit that bell button. That way you'll get notified of my weekly videos and you don't want to miss any of them. So how long does an executor have to sell a house? In the past few months, I've spoken with executors and administrators who are responsible for a San Diego property in probate, and they were wondering about the timeline to sell and whether the best decision is to sell the decedent's home directly to a cash investor or not. It depends on when the probate court appoints the executor or the administrator, and it also depends on the letters of administration. The letters have an expiration date on them. In most cases, the decedent's home is sold long before the letters expire, and that is typically 12 to 18 months from the court appointing the executor or administrator. Part of the probate process is for notice to be placed in a local newspaper. This gives notice to all interested parties, such as creditors, but because it is a public notice, the investors, real estate agents, and anyone else can now find the information about the probate, such as the attorney's name and contact information, the executor or administrator's contact information, the decedent's home information, and more. The next step is that the investors or real estate agents' marketing begins. Executors and administrators tell me that they receive a lot of mail and many phone calls from people wanting to purchase or list the property. They tell me that this is very overwhelming, and many of the mail pieces they receive will offer a purchase price for the estate. This can prove to be a bit problematic because the interior of the property has not been viewed. And experience shows once the San Diego investor views the interior, the price is adjusted and it doesn't get adjusted higher. A few months ago, I met with executor Tim at his mother's home in Chula Vista. While I was there, an investor came in. He rudely chastised Tim for telling him that the home was move-in ready. That's what Tim told the investor. And then he stormed around the house complaining about the condition. A few days later, Tim and I spoke, and he shared with me that he had decided to sell to the investor. I was a bit surprised because the investor had been so rude, and because Tim sold him the home for $65,000 less than he would have earned if he would have chosen to have someone like me help him. Tim was the executor and he was the only beneficiary, so he made that decision that was right for him. But if there had been additional beneficiaries selling the home for less than the current market value, as you can imagine, could be a big issue. Experience shows selling a piece of property to an investor is typically not the best idea, and these are the top 3 reasons why. 1, there are many people in the market ready to buy San Diego real estate and willing to pay much more than a cash investor. 2, it's very important that the California Association of Realtor documents need to be part of the transaction to protect the financial and legal rights of the estate and you as the executor or administrator, and they need to be completed accurately. All the T's need to be crossed and all the I's dotted. And 3, the person that is purchasing the San Diego probate property is naturally looking out for their best interest, not the best interest of the estate. So before you decide to sell the San Diego real estate, call me for a free, absolutely no obligation consultation at the number below. We can then discuss your exact circumstances. You'll have all the facts, and then you can make a truly informed decision. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and feel comfortable leaving a question or a comment. In most cases, the decedent's home is old long before. All the T's need to be dotted and the I's need to be crossed. That's wrong. Backwards.